Hello. We are here. We're not live because Twitch is down at the moment in the great Twitch crash of 2017, as Twitter seems to be calling it.
Wait,
Rip
is like all
Twitch,
of
never
Twitch down?
forget.
Yeah, like Twitch is super down right now.
Wait,
Like
Like-
like super down. Like Twitch itself, not just like going live or anything.
All
like,
of it.
Like Twitch as an entity is like super down.
what happened?
Super down.
If I
They're
had to
researching it right
guess,
now.
Yeah, they're researching right now. They're
I had to
engineering
guess some type of server explosion, but
something.
who knows?
Yeah, their engineering team's been working on it for like over an hour. But yeah,
Well-
so tonight we're going to be recording an episode of Longfall, just to put it straight to the VODs. So let's talk to our peeps and see how they've been over the last couple weeks. We've had a few sickness
Three?
things, a few stuff. We've had stuff going on we haven't been able to play in a while. But yeah, we're here tonight. So MTO, Michael, how are you? How are things?
Hi guys. Hi everyone. I've been reading. A lot of weird RPGs. I don't know if any of you all have ever watched the WebDM podcast. I think I sent Tux a link to it at one point, but I don't know if anyone else here. Basically, they're two guys that talk about RPGs and like good ways to run RPGs, and I actually go to them with a lot of inspiration because they're both really good DMs. And they turned me on to the Warhammer Fantasy clone Zweihander.
That means two hands.
Yes, two-handed sword.
Mm-hmm.
And Zweihander is a great game. I've been reading that, and it is like weird and violent and dangerous and everything I love in an RPG, with less anime, unfortunately. But that's what Open Legend's for.
I guess.
Open Legend is really anime-y.
Oh yeah.
And interestingly enough, you can tell how Warhammer Fantasy has influenced a lot of games, because I asked the developer. I tweeted at the developer for Open Legend and was like, "Hey, was this an inspiration? Was Warhammer Fantasy an inspiration for your game?" He was like, "I've never played that." I'm assuming that's his voice. And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, there's some stuff that's actually really similar in like a really good way." And then he listed off the inspirations, and I went back and read some of them, and I was like, "Oh, I see now. This game liked Warhammer and then copy and it was this weird, cool like game design archaeology experiment, which was kind of fun."
Awesome.
I'm also doing a lot of DMing for the Pipple Doghouse RP server, which is play by post D&D. We're doing a complete restart. I'm playing one of the faction lords for this custom setting we're all writing up. And I am a crazy tiefling illusionist that wears a bandana over her eyes because she's not sure what she's seeing is real.
Sure.
Because she's an illusionist.
Sure.
Because what would
I think that illusionist would be the best at determining if something was an illusion or not.
you see? You'd say that, but the best illusionist has to learn
if
from a
you're
better
crazy.
illusionist, right? And that's she's so paranoid about illusion and divination targeting her that she just takes so many precautions against both of those. So she always wears a blindfold and only uses true sight through her familiar to see, which is kind of fun. So if you're interested in checking that out, go to the Doghouse Discord.
Coolio.
Other than that, that's about it. What have you all been doing? Oh, wait.
All right. Let's see what this is. Oh, Magic decks. Of course.
Of course.
I'm assuming they're the new ones?
Commander 2017 came out. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I was right. They're the new ones. Good.
They're the new ones.
Awesome.
They're the new ones. I bought all of them, and it was worth it because they're amazing.
Nice. Cool.
I haven't like opened them up yet because I haven't had time to be like, what changes would I want to make? But I'm like, they're like there, and I just like looking at them because they're pretty.
Awesome.
Magic cards are pretty. Hashtag magic cards are pretty.
Good. Kelsa, how about you?
I've been spending the last 2 days fighting with my ISP because my internet speeds. I have fiber, and I'm supposed to be getting 18 megabits per second up and down. For a while there, I was getting less than 1.
That's not good.
I'm like dial-up speeds on my fiber connection.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
So I've been fighting with them back and forth for the past 2 days, explaining that this is a problem. This is an ongoing problem. I've noticed lags in my connection. And it's finally gotten to the point where I just can't work, and I work from home. And that's where it's a tipping point where it's like, this needs to be fixed now.
Mm-hmm.
So after finally getting them to acknowledge that it's not my router and it's not my computers, it is in fact some problem with the card, because every time they reset the fiber card, it works for about 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then the speeds just die again.
Yeah.
So they're finally sending out a tech tomorrow afternoon. So they just reset the fiber card, so I should have decent speeds to continue having a video conference call. Unless I don't.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to have you here. Hopefully they get that taken care of.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Anything else cool?
Anything cool? No.
Yeah.
It's just that. I also got a call that my motorcycle was done being fixed, so I can pick that up tomorrow, which is nice. It was in the shop because it needed new forks. The fork seal was loose, and it was leaking oil down the fork, and that's just bad news. So they fixed that up, so I'll be able to ride again, which is lovely. I miss my motorcycle. It's only been gone a week, and I already miss it desperately. So there's that too.
Good. Awesome. And Pian, how about you? How are things?
Things have been stressful, but like things have been okay.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, last time.
Yeah, last time.
Last time on Longfall, we had we had a continuation of the investigation into the bell ringers. Was revealed to everyone who killed who, including Logan Tinfingers and Ember.
Mm-hmm.
So there was fallout from that. Bellin has developed sort of a secret conspiracy to try and figure out who the bell ringer is, even though he's been told to put this case to bed, because he wants to save his girlfriend.
I want to save her too.
I want to save her too. Izelka and Yuki are still in a rocky place, maybe.
Yuki also found out that.
Yuki also found out.
That's because Azilka told him.
Yeah.
Yes. What's her butt? Cinna is running for prefect with Elon Bandar on his ticket as his like second. So that's happening. You guys have been investigating gang activity in the tail.
Oh no.
One of Logan's.
There we go.
You found out about one of Logan's former lieutenants named Nath, who is officially making it play for control, as well as about two of his underlings, Mim and Dim, who frequent a bar called the Angel's Lips, and is heavily implied that they are members of some type of cult. Also, Nayli talked to her mom, who can cook.
I mean, I knew that.
Yes, you did. Apparently, my dog is coming in here with me, according to my son. Hi, everybody. Hi,
Doggo.
Scrabble.
Doggo.
So,
Hi, doggo.
Honey, a doggo. Look at the doggo. What a good doggo.
and the show's derailed. So,
Doggo, though.
so everything happens. I believe you all are on your way to the Angel's Lips at this point.
I think we'd gone home
Did you
to
also
like
did you talk to Azelka's brother before last episode or last episode?
before last episode.
Okay. So you
Because I think last episode was when I talked to. You mean the one in jail?
yes.
Because I told my other brother that he was in jail
Yeah.
and that I'd started the paperwork to get him out, and so please don't go over there guns blazing to get him out.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
Did we roll to see if your brother listened? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
That's a good
You might have to do that in flashback then.
You need me to make like a persuasion check or something? Oh,
No,
I'm
we're
not
good.
super
We're
great at
good. He's
that.
not. He's stupid, but he's brazen, but he's not that brazen.
Okay. He's brazen, but he's not stupid. How about that?
He's brazen, but he's not stupid.
Mhm.
Pian, please tell Ish that she is a Brittany Spaniel Dachshund mix.
That sounds adorable.
It is. Look at it.
She's so cute. Look at that little face. Look at, oh.
Sueño. No. So.
I also got a weird vision thing from my orb.
What was that exactly?
I
You got. Oh, it told you. It told you a thing. It told you the highest is also the lowest.
Yeah, I totally know what that means.
Yeah. Also, there was a period of time where the owner of the murder house was homeless. What if? So before we start, I'd like to hear the cast's running theories as to who the murderer is.
I don't know.
I've told you like 5 different times who I think the murderer is.
Yeah, she thinks it's Naley.
It's not what I said at all. You're goddamn
It's
right.
okay. I think it's Naley too. It's fine.
You know who it is.
Do I, or am I making this up as I go along?
I'm gonna kill a bunch of people now.
All right.
I have
So,
no idea.
so are we ready to start?
I think so.
Okay, Loki, I feel like I was gonna do something, but I also don't remember what I was gonna do.
So then it doesn't matter.
I seem to remember telling you to write it down because you said you wanted to do something at the end of last episode. I really don't remember.
We've slept since then.
Didn't write it down.
Fuck. I don't
so-
blame
Did you write it in your notes on your character sheet?
All right. Well, while they're looking, our swirly aether font comes across the screen. But this time, instead of the normal like blue swirling aether, it is like deep purple, like kind of ominously, and it's written like much more scratchy. Like instead of the swirls, it's like hard angles and clear juxtaposition to the rest of the title sequences in the show. And it says, "The highest is the lowest. Grounder warning of doom."
Good. Good.
Of doom.
Yeah, and then the anime action sequence plays, but I think instead of the normal like upbeat anime like shonen battle manga music that plays, it's much like more like surreal sounding, like almost like you took like a high. Or no, almost like you took like a low and mid pass, and so it's just the high end of the sound, so it sounds like really weird and tinny. And like the images like flash weird periodically, like they're broken. And then I think we end on like a symbol that we've seen only once before, and it is a hand with an eye in the center of it, over a black field, and then the like screen fades to black, and then the lights come up, and it's the start of the show. You all were headed to the Angel. Were you all doing something different? Like, were you calling it a day, then going to the Angel's Lips tomorrow, or were you?
I know we all went home.
You all went home,
and then
okay.
we were gonna do stuff.
I think that the plan was to meet there after we all went home, because like stuff doesn't happen at bars in the middle of the day.
Right. Yeah.
Fair. So you were all on your way home.
Yeah. Then wait until like 9, 10 o'clock or something, and then head to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So you all arrive at your various homes, your various residencies. Can everyone roll 1d10 for me?
Cool.
Maybe I don't want to.
Gotta love it.
I love you.
Okay.
Oh, you got a 1. Kelso, tell him what it means.
I know what it means. I know what it means. So, Nayli, what house are you going to? Like, where are you going? Are you going to visit your mom, or are you going to your home?
I don't remember.
Are you going to visit your mom, or are you going to visit your mom?
Am I going to visit my mom, or am I going to visit my mom?
Or your mom's house?
I think I was going to talk to my mom about something to do with the nightclub. Wait, didn't I ask her about anybody who would...
Yeah, that's where you got information on Mim and Dim.
I want to go see him.
You want to go see Mim and Dim?
Mim and Dim, yes.
That's exactly what you're waiting to do.
Yeah, that's in the evening. That's where we're going at the Angel's Lips.
So you just like go to a bar somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So what's the general aesthetic of this bar?
Grungy as hell.
Grungy as hell. It's probably in the tail.
Yeah.
So I think you're there, and you're drinking a very, very strong beverage.
Hell yeah.
I think you look down at it for a second, and then you like see like little ripples start to form on the surface.
Oh dear.
Like almost like really loud sound is nearby, like really bassy.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And you're like look at it for a really long time. And then suddenly you feel like a really firm hand on your shoulder. And it just
pick up my drink and take a sip, and I'm like, fuck, what's an alien's voice?
Well, ma'am, only you would know that.
Hello. I still genuinely, it was like kind of a British accent, but also kind of not.
Like it was like leaning towards a British accent.
It was like an elevated English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I help you? I don't know. Fucking let's go with it.
Close enough. The man's like the like heavy hand like just rests on your shoulder. Government business. I'm going to need you to come with me.
I stand up and I.
Do you like look at him?
Yeah, I look at him.
So you like so we see Nayli turn and look at him, and then we like start to see the first little bit of a reaction, and then we get a cut.
It's like a fat cock, Michael.
Yes, we do. We get a cut.
We're not going to do the bad, scary movie thing where it's like, wait, what are you doing here? Why do you have that knife? Oh, no.
We're not. You're not. So, Izelka,
Yes.
you I'm guessing you're heading home, or are you going to Yuki's?
Oh boy, that's a really good question. I'm not quite sure. This was
Or are you heading to your house?
I'm trying to remember because I think that actually so I think if I remember the timeline correctly, I actually the whole the whole convincing Cinna to run for prefect and
Happened at the end of last episode, didn't it?
right. So like this would be me leaving their house
Mm-hmm.
after that. So I mean, I think that I'm ready to go to the place. Like it's like that time already for me.
So well, you're for time purposes, you're at home
Okay, sure.
because this all happens in relatively quick succession. You're at home, and there's with Cinna, and you all are talking about the upcoming campaign. And there's a knock on the door. What do you? Cinna like looks at it and like looks at costs. Like, are you expecting someone?
I'll get it. Don't worry. I'll get it. And she'll get up and go to the door.
I need to roll a thing.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh golly gee whiz.
Wow,
D20
wow.
exclamation point plus 2d6 exclamation point. Oh yeah.
Holy crud!
Oh yeah.
Holy-
yeah.
Holy crud!
So you open the door. You open the door, and Bellin staggers in. Like Bellin is standing there, and he has like his eye. One of his eyes is like swollen shut, and he has like he's very clearly bleeding.
Oh my goodness! What happened?
We need to leave.
Let me heal you before we.
No. There's no time. Come on.
This will only take a second.
There is. He's like looking around paranoid, and his like his eye that is not swollen is like completely bloodshot, and there's like he's got like a busted blood vessel, and he's like he just like nods like I don't have the physical or emotional energy to
Yeah.
do anything right now.
Let me remember how to. Let me remember how to heal.
You roll your creation, I believe.
I touch him and then I roll to restore hit points based on my creation, but it's not like a normal creation roll. Why is it not? I can't get to the Open Legend website. Come on. Get to the website. Oh, internet, please don't do this to me. Okay, here we go. Boons. Here we go. All right, so on level 4, I heal for 1d10 hit points.
Okay, so roll 1d10. So you're able to close some of the scratches, and his eye looks a little bit less bloodshot, but he's still pretty badly hurt.
Want to take my car? Do you want to make my car, Bellin, and maybe a little bit faster?
No.
Who's chasing you?
No. There's no time. Look.
I'm going with him. Like I'll follow him.
She's like,
outside.
he looks down the street. And he's like, you need to get your family out of here now.
Out of here? What's going on?
They're.
Come inside.
Yeah. He comes inside.
Yeah. I'm gonna go into the other room.
I think the minute Cinna sees Bellin, he like rushes over to him because Cinna was as much a mentor to Bellin as he was to Alicia
Yeah.
Ra.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like looking at him, and he's like, what happened? Clearly freaking out. And you know, Kudo is like instantly standing up, and he's got his like pistol and his dowel ready. He's like instantly ready to go, and Elon like squeals, like nervous. And he's like,
Francis, we need to leave.
"You all need to leave. You're going to be safest on Kuta's ship."
I can definitely see that as
There's the precinct.
what happened?
It's been accused of harboring grounders and grounder sympathizers. And Kuta like looks at you like, shit.
Zilka is absolutely pretending like there's absolutely no way this could happen. She's,
And he looks up at Cinna, and he's like, apparently the allegations go back to when you were in charge.
Blink, 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 huge owl eyes.
A bunch of the Hand of the Prefect showed up, accused me of trying to destroy evidence, and tried to arrest me. When I wouldn't tell them where you all were.
Thank you for that.
Was able to get away, but you all need to leave.
I see. Kuda, can you take Cinna to your ship? Cos?
Kuda's like, he has like two, there's like, he like whistles, and then two Aetherkin like come out of the other room and like start like getting ready to like go.
And I think at that point,
Kos looks terrified,
mm-hmm.
and Cinna just looks angry.
I think while all this is going on, like there's kind of like a little bit of a distraction because there's just so many people in the room and so much stuff going on. Izilka is going to
I knew it. Kelsa and Izilka are the same person.
Shoot.
You are an owl cat.
Caught. I am trying to figure out, I'm trying to remember what the name of Kuda's wife is. I cannot think
Elon.
of it. Elon, thank you. I know you'd said it like 5 minutes ago.
Elon Bandar.
So yeah, Izilka's gonna like kind of go over to Elon and see if she can get her into the other room and talk to her privately.
She's like ash white. She looks terrified of whatever's happening. So if you just like take her by the hand and lead her off to a different room, she'll follow.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna have a very quiet conversation with her, try not to be overheard.
Mm-hmm.
This may be kind of hard to hear, but especially with the action that is being taken by the Hand of Prefect, I have to say that I have reason to distrust your father.
She like can't speak. She like nods.
Do you have any reason to believe that he may have any access to the Aether magic?
She doesn't move. Almost like she can't. Like whether she can't or she doesn't want to, it's hard to tell, but she looks terrified.
I want to try something, but I don't want to do it without your permission.
She can't. It's like you're talking to a statue.
All right. I want to roll protection to try to clear status.
Please do.
Hold on, let me pull that up in my internets.
If you fail, it might just be easier to kill her and then use a Phoenix down on her.
It honestly might. It honestly might. Do you have resurrection?
I don't think so.
Do you have the resurrection boon? Because that's a thing. That is a thing in this game. I just don't think you have it. I think it's like level 10 life or creation.
Let me check. Because I definitely would love. So restoration.
You need to clear boons. You want to clear boons with protection.
Yes, I do. Anything up to level 7, I clear automatically.
Okay.
And then I need to roll a d20 plus twice the Bane's power level. So I probably need a 38. And I have 1 legend point. I am definitely spending it.
Hey-oh. Do that thing.
Is there any possible chance that I can use any of my feats or perks here? No, I don't think so.
City bureaucracy actually might be helpful. It would give you some much needed context here. The Hand of the Prefect has long been accused of, at best, they are overpaid security guards. At worst, they're the private police force of the prefect. So they have a lot of power.
Well, city bureaucracy only works for knowledge checks.
Okay, so then this isn't helpful.
Yeah.
All right, throw the bones.
Only a 28. That is not any better than I could have done without rolling.
Nope. So
dang it.
You get some of what's affecting her away. She snaps out of whatever state she was in.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear that she's been under the influence of aether magic at that point, but she's rubbing her temples like she has a really bad headache.
Mm-hmm.
This might be something. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I feel like whatever's influencing you is there's still some of it there. I couldn't clear it all. I tried.
Let's. We need to go.
Yes, we do. Thank you. And knowing this is very, very helpful.
Okay.
I need to meet up with the rest of my partners.
Okay.
I won't tell you where. I'm sorry.
Okay. And then she hugs you.
Mm-hmm.
Hugs you. And when you
and then I'm gonna say, I hate to ask this of you, but is it possible for you to go somewhere else other than where Kuda and Koss and Sinao are going?
She nods.
Maybe for the best.
She just nods and just is like bawling. She runs out the back door.
All right.
I think that's a good place. Real quick, what do we see the rest of this in flashback? We see Kuta getting angry that Ellen's gone, but understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And we see everyone loading into the cars. Where do you go? Are you going with Bellin, or are you?
I'm gonna go meet. We had a plan to meet up at the Angel's Lips, but obviously we need to not follow through on what we were doing because I have more information here. So, but that's where I can meet up with them.
So you're going to the Angel's Lips.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Bellin that I have a lead and that I'm going to follow it wherever it goes.
Bellin I think Belen just like takes like where's your badge exactly?
I mean, it's usually like on her chest.
I think he reaches up and he like pulls it off and like hands it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, don't let anyone see that.
I wasn't planning on it. I'm gonna get changed.
Okay.
And I feel like she started moving out, but like some of her stuff is still here.
Mhm.
So she's gonna go up to her old room and change into one
Can
of
you
the
make an
outfits.
agility chest for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
An
Okay.
agility chest.
Okay. What am I agiliting?
Just agility.
Oh, right. All right.
You need a 20 or higher.
You need a 76 or higher.
No.
So you're like upstairs. You're like pulling a shirt over your head. And then you hear, because you've been in like police training. You hear the unmistakable sound of like a door getting kicked open downstairs, followed by gunshots.
Shit.
The fuck?
Fade to black.
Great. Amazing. I'm excited.
Amazing. Let me let my dog out of my office for a second.
Well, this night is going great.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fantastic.
So Tux,
Yo.
Zajay,
Yes.
where do you go?
So I'm pretty sure when we left off, I was out of my vision and I was at home with Eid.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else was there.
Yes, you were at home with Eden. Nobody else was there.
Yeah.
Not even
Buzz?
robot? Buzz.
Oh.
Yes.
Buzz was not there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just I was just clarifying.
So
I remember.
you come out of your vision, or you were already out of it. And
Yeah. I was asking her like about it, and yeah, we ended on talking about it basically.
So I think suddenly, like very suddenly, the orb, like the whispering gets much louder.
He looks over his shoulder and looks back at her and looks back at the thing.
And it's
Looks back at her.
It's, I don't know if any of you have like watched any of the game Hellblade or played any of it. Basically, there's like, and Zade, you can feel it very acutely. There's like hundreds of voices, like all warning you that something bad is about to happen. And they're like all like moving around you in concentric circles. And you can hear them moving.
Do you hear that?
That's bad.
Okay.
That's really bad.
How bad?
I think it's-
Like what bad?
Like someone's trying to kill you bad. We should go.
But why would they want to kill me?
You're a cop.
What have I haven't done anything to anybody.
Oh,
She like grabs the orb and she like hands it to you and she's like, now's the time to use this.
What? I don't know how.
She looks up. She's like, crap. There's a ceiling in this room.
Yeah.
We need to go somewhere there's not a ceiling.
I like slither over to the window and like open the window and like just point at our yard.
Okay. And she like starts to like try and shove you out the window.
Okay, I'm going. And he like goes and slithers around because I can climb, so I just go on the side of my house and hold on. Like
Yeah,
holding
she just like leaps out and like she like crashes into you below.
Like, okay, shut the window. Okay. And we get to the ground and then I like slither into like, okay, now what?
Okay, this is complicated. All right, she like touches it.
Okay.
And then she like says something in Grounder that like even you don't understand.
Oh, I see how
It sounds
is.
kind of gibberishy. But like you recognize the word she uses to refer to people from the city, angels, several times, and then like some other word that doesn't really make sense. Like and then I need you to roll your will for me, please.
My. Oh yeah, will is a thing. Okay.
Yeah. Higher is better.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm gonna put 2 legend points into this.
We've been rolling terrible. We gotta roll good.
Mhm.
We gotta start rolling good at some point. The odds.
Ahsoka's protection roll wasn't actually that bad.
Or
Or
The
Or-
problem is that I need to make a ridiculously good roll in order to
It was a bad roll for the circumstance.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the orb, the whispering like slowly joins in time with her chant, and you realize that you're chanting too.
oh, good.
We're gonna get a little like flashback. What is when Zajay is worried
Sure.
or scared? Like when little kid Zajay was worried or scared, where did he go?
So our yard is like an actual yard.
Yes.
Right. Like we're like the one house on like most of the tail that actually has like a patch of like
Mhm.
dirt and stuff to like grow things in. And there's a big bush like for like berries or something that my mom uses for tea or whatever. I would little Zajay would like scurry into the yard and like slither under the bush.
Aw, when you were like teeny tiny.
Yeah, little tiny Zajay, like hidden
Little
in the bush.
tiny
Yeah.
Zajay. So little tiny Zajay. So we see that. We see little tiny Zajay slither under the bush, and then your dad comes out and like picks you up and like, why are you scared? And like gives you a big hug and like carries you away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the like you hear like a popping sound like in your ears, like the barometric pressure has changed.
Cool.
And then you look around and you're like in, I don't know if this would make sense to Zajay where you are, so I'll describe it.
Okay.
So it's like dark, like dimly lit, and there's like a lot of wind, and you can smell like the smell of like the aether sphere. Like when the aether sphere gets really high, you can like smell it.
Mhm.
Kind of like when there's a really big storm, you can smell that. You can smell that, but it's like ever present. It's like salt air near the ocean. And you're standing on like rocks, like actual rocks.
Okay.
And you see a figure. It is like Eve transformed to her normal self, but like much smaller, like more like what you can only assume was child-sized. Like sitting there, like in like the fetal position, crying, and her mask is sitting beside her. And then the scene fades. And your something weird just happened.
I guess.
Uh,
was kind of
So something very weird just happened. So you now have access to a very, very specific boon as if you had alteration level 10. You have access to the shape change boon. For the next 5 hours.
Oh, shapeshift?
Yeah.
Okay, so shapeshift as if I had alteration
10 for the next 5 hours.
Okay.
I really thought you'd get at least a day out of that, I'm going to be honest. And she looks at you and she's like, does it make sense now?
No. Where are we?
And you can look down and you can still, like, when you look over towards her, you can still see the little, like, baby Eid crying on the floor.
Oh, wait.
In the vision, like, there's, like, big Eid in her, like, transformed form standing next to you. And then if you look over your other shoulder, you can see the bush in your yard the way it was when you were a little kid.
Uh-huh.
And you're, like, kind of split between the two places. She's like, we're in our brains.
Okay.
This is where I grew up. It's sad. I understand.
Okay.
So when we go back,
Yeah.
I need you to fly.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Well, I can. I guess I can try.
Please just do it.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. She, like, puts both her hands on top of your shoulders, and then the scene cuts. Okay. Boom. And then the scene cuts.
Is that where we're going to take our break?
That's where we can if we want to. We've been at it about 45 minutes.
That's good.
50.
I think it's a good time.
Yeah, let's call it there.
Okay. All right. So since this is in VOD form, just watch the next VOD. We'll see you in that.
See ya.